you all. Yeah. So this is the topic: social connection and community support. As I just provided this intro, that this is very essential and important topic for each and everyone. In fact, we have to make sure that every youth, every individual should be connected with the same. What I feel being as individual, that how and what is the social connection. I'll just go ahead with. Now, related with the definition, if you want to understand what exactly social connection is, as per my understanding and my learning that I have gone through with, the idea of close and related with others in the form of being loved, cared, valued, and most importantly, understood by human being, animals, and nature, defined as social connection. Social connection, when we discuss, as it is a very big topic, but we being a social animal, we want some kind of care. We want that we have to be valued. We want to be loved by someone, and we should love to another one. It can be human being, that can be human being, animal, and the most importantly, in the recent time, nature is also play very essential and important role. So we have to be connected from each and everything. And near future, take my word, this environment thing is going to be a very important role. The next is, it is related with community support. We have seen, like today's youth, I have seen in my teaching from last 18 years, today's youth is very much connected, and they want to give it back to the society in any particular manner, in any particular way, or whatever the services that they can give in a best way. So for definition, kind of the distinct activity to help and do hard labor work for well-being and growth of society, state, nation, and world without any compensation is called as community support. Now, what happened, I saw when I asked my students, let me visit to old age home. Can we visit to any other places like orphanage home where we can support and provide help? These young kids, they make sure to collect the things whichever is required to them, and genuinely they help them. That means they have that particular initiative thing in their mindset, like they want to give it back to the society, whatever things that society has given to them. This is really fantastic, where we feel very happy. As I told you, in social connection, somebody has to be loved, care, etc. Here in community support, that care, love, you will find insight. That is one thing, that being as a soul, you feel happy. Now, there are many benefits on the basis of social connection. Now, few benefits that I just wanted to tell and express, being as a part of youth and volunteers. These are the benefits that you have to go ahead with. Number one is happiness. Every volunteer has to be happy, and they feel happy when they do good work. In fact, every human being. So volunteers, they find that particular specific happiness, which is very essential and important. Then, as a social animal, we want good friends. We, being as individual, we like to be friendly with each and everyone, each and every person. Social connection is a particular idea where we represent ourselves in a very friendly manner. And good friends, like this particular presentation, when I am representing now Mr. Jude, Abdullahi, another lady, we are friends because we are planning to do something best for the society in a very systematic manner. In world platform, as it is rightly said in India, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is my family. So in that regard also, we get good friends. You achieve greater success in your life, in your work, and most importantly, in your karma. Whatever you are doing, you feel success. There are different definitions of the success. When I'm doing something good, I feel that I have associated with that success. After this particular meeting, you feel like you have achieved something. From my particular side, I'll feel, yes, this is one of the success where I can, and my team, GYMHA team, AACT team, we have given something back to the society by guiding volunteers. That is success. The important thing is related over here, Vivian. The next important benefit is it improves the quality of life. Definitely, anything you learn, anything you get through with, any idea prospect that you have, we want as a human being to improve our life. When we are supporting, when we are socially connected, when everybody has that particular positive mindset, it improves life of each and everyone. There is always positive growth for mental health. And so important topic this one is. When I saw GYMHA is working for mental health, take my word, in front of my students, I used to say, in near future, every different place you will find psychiatrists, because so many things are there. So for positive growth of mental health, the social connection is very important. You should not be aloof. You should not be alone. And I don't know how to go at it, but in social media, they have made people alone. So many friends, but not any individual friend. I remember the words of Sir Bernard Shaw that he said once, better you have one friend for 100 years rather than 100 friends for 1 year. So that particular positive growth can be possible over here when we are connected socially, because we have lots of people to take care about. S2LR is happy, healthy, live longer. And that is a basic funda, in your life, in everybody's life. Every volunteer has to be happy, healthy, and make sure another person is to be happy or healthy. When we think positivity towards other, take my word, we also get that positive feeling. No risk of suicide. This is one of the latest thing, whichever going is on a very high rate. They get frustrated from anything. I have noticed one of the issue in one college in Mumbai. That particular person of a student, he got bullying from his friends and he tried suicide. Luckily, God grace, he saved his life. People saved his life. These are the few benefits of the social connection. The benefits for employees is department connection, growth in team building, successfully attempt challenges. These are 3 pointers, starting 3 pointers connected to each other. Every department is powerful and they give best to their particular ideology when it is connected or related with any particular social connection. For example, in colleges, being as volunteers, when they are working, if they find it, or if they see that there are few departments such as student council department, very important department in every school, every college. Okay, cultural department is important, and their specific mandal department to be there. They get connected to each other. They understand each other. They know what people want. There is a growth of a team because everybody is thinking in a very positive manner and put forward the best efforts wherever they are best. And they successfully attempt challenge because team is working. That is the main role related over here. Meal sharing inspire positivity is another thing. I can say, being as volunteer of GYMHA, you have to share things to each other. Wherever we have worked, wherever I used to be in University of Mumbai, always it happened when we are sharing meal, that means we are actually understanding another person. He is here in this meeting. Also, one of my friend's daughter, she is sitting over here, and I can say proudly that being as a friend, it means you understand that person, and that is a benefit. That is a growth. That is a very positive attitude towards understanding people. It inspires positivity. What next and best we have to do in near future. These are few benefits for the employee. Next one is importance of community support. This is something which I personally feel every volunteer has to understand. Like, it helps to society and people. Definitely, when we are supporting them, guiding them, definitely it will help to society and people in a very positive manner, prosperous manner. In fact, association with social values, ethics, and etiquette. Every area, every state, every nation, they have different values, they have different etiquettes, And that can be positively happen when there will be a very nicely way of community support. So that etiquettes we can put forward in front of others in a very positive manner. It is helpful for work of a social cause, any specific social cause that people feel, especially the volunteers. I appreciate if volunteers come across and represent few new ideas, what to give it in a back in relation with the social cause. And take my word, all the volunteers sitting over here, you can do it in a best manner, because you have that idea, ideology, association, guidance. That is a possibility to be over there. Okay, so you should come upon with new ideas, new values, new guidelines, etc., that can be helpful and supportive. It nurture mind and body. This is what community support, when you do, it is very helpful and supportive for overall mind development, because we are connected with so many different types of the people and need of those particular people. So as per the need, when you are guiding, helping, supporting them, automatically your mind develops in a very positive, prosperous way, and that is very supportive and helpful for overall development of your mind and body together. Support people with enthusiasm. This is a basic importance of community support. When you are very enthusiastic and you represent things, that shows that you are positively helping and guiding to the society. Now these are the few things like ACT, it work, few examples, a few case studies I just wanted to put over here. Young students over here, they celebrate birthday at old age home. That means they are not because of any pittiness to be there, but they are supporting to the people. And here, whoever students are standing, they also joined this particular meeting, international meeting. So this kind of act they do purposefully, positively, because they want to be socially connected and they want regularly to do some or another service for the people, those who are in need. Another part of case study, like we like this, like ACT, it help and celebrate every national event in a very positive way for supporting of young kids over there in the area. Okay, by providing best platforms to them to represent themselves in a very positive manner. In fact, such kind of events where young kids, volunteers, they come together, they run. This is another part of the case study to be. They run together, they help together, and they associated. As I told you, there is a good connection, teamwork. So this is a teamwork to be over here that you can see. People come together, your volunteers, they come together for the best cause or the prosperous cause. Then this is one particular thing, the last one. One Nisarg was there. Just a second. Sorry, just a second, everyone. One pointer that is very important. I just wanted to. Are you able to see everyone?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, this is what Nisarg Foundation I have seen. They are working very nicely over there in the area. Like every Tuesday and Thursday, they make sure that such kind of activities happen. Every second Sunday, they do this particular activity. What? Cleaning beaches. Here, Powai Lake, they are doing this particular activity. They clean that particular Powai Lake. See, this is one of the community service, community support that they are doing regularly every month, which is very important and initiative taken by them. Okay, so that provide better health, better service to the society and better activities related with the society over there. And they are very happy in that. They feel very happy in that when they are doing such kind of activity. Next one is Now, this is something that I just wanted to tell you and represent in front of you as per Shrimad Bhagwad Gita, chapter number 5, verse number 18. I just connect social connection related with Shrimad Bhagwad Gita. It is rightly said in Shrimad Bhagwad Gita, Vidya Vinayana Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Sunichaiva Supakecha Pandita Samdarshina. Okay, so in this, when I say this Pandita Samdarshina, the very simple and important meaning is what? Just a second. Yeah, here the meaning of social connection is what? The truly learned with the eyes of divine knowledge see with equal vision of Brahmin, cow, elephant, dog, and dog eaters. Now, why it is social? It is related with social connection because in each and every one, every life, you want to see that particular God as per the Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. When we see in another person, in that soul, we see that particular God. Everyone do very good thing, best thing for that particular person and another team members to be there. The moral for every volunteer is what? Volunteers should be impartial for each and everyone without any particular grudges, without any particular thing, any particular mindset or wrong thing, to do best for each and everyone. Another part related with community service, there is a very important verse related with Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 6, verse number 30. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvam chamai pashyati tashyaham na pranashyami sachame na pranashyati. It has a beautiful meaning. For those who see me everywhere and see all things in me, I'm never lost, nor they ever lost to me. So the moral for the volunteer is should work for humanity. Every volunteer should work for humanity. Wherever, whatever they find it, they have to work for humanity, because humanity is one particular thing which is very essential, very important, and we have to go ahead with the same. So social connection and community service, at last, I just wanted to tell, like, social connection and community support will go hand by hand for upbringing values of volunteers, for overall development. As I told you in the benefits, it is related with mind, health, body, everything. So it go hand by hand. Everybody has to make sure that should be in a very prosperous and positive manner. These are the things. And I hope every volunteer will understand the importance of the same and do best thing of that particular activity. From my end, thank you. Thank you very much. And I feel you have understood this one in a proper manner. Yes? Just a second. Done with my presentation. Are you able to hear me?
Oh, yes, we can hear you. Sorry, I'm not too audible because it's around to 3 a.m. here. It looked like we lost Abdullahi and Bukola, but I was just feeling fine. Thank you so much, Professor Avadhesh, for the wonderful presentation. I believe we have all gained from your extensive experience. I want to thank you for honoring our invitation on this very special day. I will now open the floor to anyone who have questions to please ask your question. You can unmute yourself and ask your question directly, or you can put your question in the chat box. So do anyone have a question? Please, it can also be a contribution. Thank you.
Yes, that will be great. Anybody is having any particular question, that will be great. I don't mind it.
Thank you so much, Professor. It's raining right away in my environment, so I wouldn't know if everybody can actually hear me.
Yeah, we are
there's
hearing you.
Sound from the atmosphere. But I would like to say a very big thank you to Professor. We really appreciate you. Thank you for that presentation.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
so many things I have learned from that which you have shared with us, especially the last two quotes that you shared with us about volunteers. Volunteers has to work for the cause of humanity, and the volunteers does not have to be impartial. Okay, we have to treat everybody equally. And that's a wonderful one. All right, let me quickly go through the recap of that which you've shared with us. It is important that we note that every human being is a social animal. That is, we are not expected to be aloof, neither are we expected to be alone. Interesting. Then also, one of the things that defines social connection is that we must be able to love someone, and we must also be able to feel loved, value people, feel valued, cared for people, being cared for, and understanding human being. That's so beautiful to have. Then you also go ahead to give us the definition of community support as a distinct activity to help do hard labor work for well-being and growth of society, the state, the nation, the world at large, without any compensation. I really love that clause, without any compensation. Then you also gave us the key ingredient to take note as benefit of social connection. And one of those things is happiness. Everybody must feel happy. Happiness must be shared. You talked about friendship, which is very key, which is important. You also talked about greater success that we can achieve together. Then it improves our quality as life, positive growth for mental health, happy, healthy, and we living longer. Then the last one is no risk of suicide. We also talked about, hello, am I communicating?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Yes, we also talked about departmental connections, growth in team building. We successfully attempted challenges, meal sharing, inspire positivity, as also results that we can get from social connections and community development. All right. I also want to believe that every participant of today's program has had one thing or two things to put down and to work on. We went ahead to discuss the benefit of social and community development, help to society and people, association with social values, ethics, and etiquette. Then we also work for society cause. We nurture mind and body. Then we support people with enthusiasm. Professor, do the recap capture all that you've shared with us today? All right, before I ask people to ask questions, I would like to pass this information to every participant that can hear me. Please, you are advised to share your names and email addresses on the chat box for the certificate of participation. All participants should please take note to share their names and email addresses on the chat box for the certificate of participation. Is there anyone that have questions? Please signify why the professor will call on you and to ask your question and provide answers to them. Thank you. I think I can see his hands. Owanko, please go ahead to ask your questions or give your contribution.
Okay, can I speak?
Owanko, please, you can go ahead to ask your question or mute yourself or give your contribution.
Okay. Okay, good evening, everybody from Nigeria. First, I want to, sorry, my network is breaking, and but I will try as much as I can to be very audible. I want to thank, appreciate the doc for the wonderful presentation. As a matter of fact, I learned a lot. The benefit of social connection, as he rightly outlined, such as friendship, happiness, greater success, and no risk of suicide, and many other important things that he has with us today. I want to ask this question.